really looking forward to this one. Just quickly run through the teams. Keighley will line up with Young at full-back, Graham, Crooks, Story and Nagaro in the back five. Star half-backs of Chisholm and Gale. Up front, it's Santi, Keswick and Trout, Robson, Levy and Adebayo loose forward. A bench of Gale, Parker, Everett and Spence. And then the Featherstone star lineup is Aikens at full-back, Briscoe, Hankinson, Hardcastle and Gale. Another quality half-back partnership in Ford and Dean for Featherstone. Up front, the reliable James Lockwood, Wildy and Springer, Day, Taylor and Koza. And a bench of Jones, Kopchak, Yeh and Cooper.
At the size of the field, I wouldn't be surprised if Luke Keighley were practicing his kickoffs pre-match. I think he'll be looking for a few 40-20s tonight.
100%. Certainly will. So here we go, game on, first game of the season live on Viaplay, and it's Keighley who'll have the first touch of the ball. Again at dummy half, Lockwood involved in everything. Now Ford with the pass to Hankinson, beats one, beats two, gets the offload out the back door. Absolute quality from the big centre. Probably could have scored himself, but he passed the ball to his winger. Kev Brown just told us how prolific he is, and the first try of the season for Featherstone is to the winger Gareth Gale. Their lead by 4 points to 0.
Yeah, and you asked, did he pass a little bit early on the last one? He passed at exactly the right time after beating everyone in front of him. The former Toulouse player Chris Hankinson. That was just a simple play, and it was a one-on-one miss. I think it was Robbie Story who came up with a miss there, Endo, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's a good defender normally.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said, I didn't think Featherstone had much opportunity on that left side there. It was man-on-man defence realistically here, but Hankinson, just like you said, beats Story with the footwork, then the right-hand fend on the cover tackle from Levy, and gets from Gale, and gets the flick pass there out to Gale. But yeah, they'll be disappointed, Keithy, with their defensive play there, because like you said, it was man-on-man. They should have dealt with that, but great footwork from Hankinson as well.
When you look back at it there, the quality to shift the ball from his left hand to his right hand, back to his left, have a fend and then get it away at the right time. Superb centre play.
Wildy, pass to Ford looking to Day one-on-one, almost through the tackle, but just about done enough. The Keighley defender, but again, Featherstone knocking on the door. Wildy down the short side, gets the pass away to Hankinson. Hankinson using that strength. 3 men are needed to bring him down. This will be the last one. Wildy's in there, gets the pass to Ford further wide it goes. Good angle from Riley Dean. Riley Dean stretches out, and again, Kev Brown alluded to those big levers that he's got his arm free, reached the ball over. Second try of the game. It's Keighley 0, Featherstone 10.
And you don't normally see this. You've got two of the biggest half, but this is probably the biggest half-back pairing I've seen. There's a 6'4" and a 6'2". You know, and that he needed all them inches there, Riley Dean. But that's what always impressed me. He always seemed to, you know, get the ball away from his body. Whenever we was training at Warrington, he could offload the ball. He could reach out for the line. You know, his God-given talent is his wingspan, and on that occasion he showed his bravery to hit the line, Endo, but you know, a bit of skill to get it over the line too.
They hold him short of the line. Wildy this time today, they've tried the skill, now they're trying the brute one force award, and he's got the ball down. How has Brad Day got that ball down? I didn't even see that coming. The referee backs to the back of the in goal. He points at the try. Brad Day somehow got the ball down. Keighley will be disappointed, but it's a third try of the evening. Keighley 0, Featherstone 16.
Well, the referee was in a great spot, and I think, you know, he's the best man in the house to say he scored. But from our view, it looked like Luke Gale threw everything, and Lewis Young looked like he was under the ball. But there must have been a gap, you know, off the back of a great charge by Gadwin Springer, laid the platform, and it's just Route 1 stuff. This he gets the ball off Wildy and runs straight at Gale, gets over the line. And yeah, I think he's turned, and the referee's seen the ball get down.
We can't see. We'll see it from this angle. Be a better one.
He scores that through, I think.
22 metres away from the line. The pass is to Kopchak. Kopchak off the bench. Big and strong. Can he muscle his way to the line? He's going to be held up just 1 metre away from the line. Wildy to Lockwood. Lockwood's over the line, and doesn't he deserve that try? He's just been magnificent from minute 1 as Lockwood, and he gets Featherstone's 4th try of the evening. It's Keighley 0, Featherstone 22.
Yeah, well, they've just let the last couple of tries go Route 1 and direct, and again, that was just nothing flash in the play. it was just Featherstone just keep knocking at the door, playing nice and direct, and it's just Lockwood with a one-off carry off the ruck. Looks like he's hobbling a little bit there. May have took a bit of a cork in the leg on the way down and scoring the try, but they just isolated a defender. They isolated Adebayo here one-on-one, and I think it's Aaron Levy, the back row, who just gets slightly ahead of the line, and that just leaves Adebayo exposed. But it's a good line for Lockwood. It's an outline. He gets on the outside shoulder of Adebayo, so it makes it a tough tackle, and obviously with Levy not in support, it becomes a one-on-one tackle, as you see here.
They have now Ford on the front foot. He'll run the ball again, and he's inside the 20. This is the last one. Aikens back inside to Dean. Dean into a gap. Has he got support? Doesn't need support. Pushes away one, pushes away two. Second try of the evening for Riley Dean. 28 points to nil, Featherstone leading. It's been a masterclass in the first half from the Rovers, and 28 points to nil their lead.
And I really like what the young half-back's done there. He's sat behind the back of the ruck. He saw some late retreats go into the open side, so he swung there down with Caleb Aikens, who's a very smart footballer, and they've come up with a play. But again, that long wingspan, he just makes it look so easy. He fends one off, he goes on the inside, and he just puts the gas on, changes the ball and fends Luke Gale off. It just makes it look so easy. He's silky, very silky player.
And what's good as well, Hendo, he's played the full game on the right-hand side. He's scored that one on the left, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what, that's obviously the freedom that the head coach has given him.
And Chisholm was the last man involved in that play. Back to Dean. Is Dean going to kick? He's going to run. Then he gets the pass away into the arms of Ford. Further wide he goes, onto that far side, the winger for the corner. As he dived in the corner, Gareth Gale looks as if he's got his second try of the game, first in the second half, and Featherstone are going to increase their lead. It's Keighley 0, Featherstone 32.
And I think, the tactic that we saw in the first half, Endo, where Ford dummied the kick and passed it for Riley Dean's try. Well, Riley Dean's returned the favour on this one. He puts the ball to his foot and he looks like he's going to kick it. And Luke Gale just folds in behind and then he finds the pass. And it's just simple play. It's an offload by Yeh again.
Yep.
Great ball. And then Gareth Gale, he's still got a fair bit to do and it's a superb finish.
Yeh to the right. He's going to come back to Dean. Back against the grain comes the centre, Hardcastle, and he looks to skip away from a couple of defenders. Young's underneath the ball and he puts him to the floor, but again it's just constant attack as he goes. Yeah, he tries to spin out the tackle and he's managed to spin out the tackle. He's managed to get the ball down, and the big man, already a crowd favourite for those Featherstone fans behind the goal. He gets the try. It's Keighley 0, Featherstone 36.
Well, James Lockwood deserves a try in the first half, and Hendo, he more than deserves a try in this second half. But just the way that they've been playing when the sin bin came, I think it was it Dan Parker or it was Toby Everett who went off. They just went after that middle. It was a couple of charges. Even Hardcastle came back against the middle, and then the fourth occasion, the man who's not been put down all the second half rolls out the tackle, the attempted tackle from Adebayo, and scores the try.
Thought better of it. This is the last one, and again they'll go down the short side. Big dummy from the centre. Hardcastle, both hook, line and sinker by the Keighley defence, and a little bit too easy for my liking. But Hardcastle will say thank you very much. He'll score the try. Keighley 0, Featherstone 42. Hendo.
Yeah, and it's just come through the speed of play the ball again. Yeah, Featherstone are just bending the line back. They're getting the ruck speed, the control around that ruck area. And again, it's that speed of play the ball that just catches Keighley unawares. And again, you just look on that short side, a little bit disconnected. You've got Charlie Graham behind the line. Somebody shoots out. I think it's at Crooks, and Chisholm's going the other way. So the actual line cohesion there is all over the place. But again, it's as a result of the fact that Featherstone are just being, so relentless at just going forward, direct, playing with tempo. And then that's what happens. That defensive line is all over the place. People are just doing their own thing. They're not on the same page, and that's an easy one there for Hardcastle.
Always every time you just see the Featherstone forwards landing on their elbows and knees through the line.
Through the line. He's got Aikens on his right-hand side. This will be another try. Aikens too quick, and he shuts the ball down under the black dot for the 9th try of the afternoon for Featherstone. Almost shoes and socks off there to count how many tries they've got, but Featherstone increase their lead. It's Keighley 0, Featherstone 48, Aikens with the try.
Yeah, great little bit of skill, but put that down to Gadwin Springer. The run off the back fence just to bust open the defence, and then Connor Jones, I think it was, who set off from dummy half, exploited that real quick play of the ball. And it must be great, Hendo, as a hooker, an ex-hooker yourself, to play off such a dominant pack
Yeah, absolutely. No, and again, it's been probably something we've seen all evening. We see Jones there supplying the pass to Caleb Aiken, who finishes under the post. And
out the back it goes again to Gale. Gale further wide to Chisholm. Chisholm with the little kick. It bounces down. Is it back to one? Referee's going to say play on, and Riley Dean makes the tackle on Ben Crooks, but he hasn't waved the tackle count. There goes the hooter. There goes the hooter. Final score here, 50 points to 0. Quick sum of that up, Hendo.
Yeah, I think, look, fantastic performance here from Featherstone Rovers. Very professional, very disciplined. Yeah, a really good, complete team performance for me. I think they'll take plenty of confidence from that moving forward into next week. The Cougars, well, welcome to life in the championship. Disappointing result for them and performance overall at home in front of a good crowd here at Cougar Park. But I'm certain that as the season progresses and more time together and more exposure to this level of rugby league football, we'll see improvement in them.